responds to Sophie Turner amid rumors that Mr. Perfectly Fine is about Joe Jonas. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. We have got to talk about what's going on between Taylor and Sophie, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. As always, I am your host, Fiona Zaring. I'm joined by the wonderful Gabby Ganta. Gabby, first of all, brand new Taylor Swift from the vault. Are you loving the song? Tell me everything.
I really am. It sounds like classic Taylor. Of course, it's from an album, she recorded a while ago, but it does have that authentic Taylor sound and it reminds me of the good old days.
Yeah, it totally does. It definitely, you can tell she did not write this today. It is totally from the vault, so obvious, and I think that makes it so nostalgic, so fun. You guys, speculation started that this song must be about Joe Jonas, because obviously it's one of the ones that didn't make the final cut for her Fearless album, and we all know that at least one or two songs off that album were inspired by Joe himself. After the song came out, his name was literally trending on Twitter. It felt kind of like we were in a time machine for a second there. It's totally about Joe, right, Gabby? I'm convinced.
I think so too. It definitely describes what their relationship was like pretty well, although there's some, roasting going on in the song, because when I heard it was about Joe, I was like, and it's called Mr. Perfectly Fine. I thought it was going to be, a song fully praising him and all the good moments, but there's a lot of, parts on the other hand of that saying all the things he did wrong. So it's very interesting.
Hello, Mr. Casually Cool.
It is interesting, and I always think about, obviously this song didn't make the cut on the album. There was some clear roasting going on. I wonder if there was a conversation going on behind the scenes of okay, we're throwing some shade on this album. The whole album can't be, shade, so which ones are gonna really make the cut? Which ones really mean the most to Taylor, at the time? But listen, regardless of whether or not it's about Joe, Sophie Turner definitely caught wind of the conversation going on social media, and she listened to the song and then shared it on her Instagram story. But you guys, the best part of this is there was no shade here. She literally captioned the post, "It's not a bop," and tagged Taylor in it, which was so funny. Obviously, fans noticed this so quickly. Taylor herself noticed. She reposted Sophie's post and added, "Forever bending the knee to the Queen of the North." Of course, a nod to Sophie's Game of Thrones character. I have to say, I just thought this whole exchange was amazing. It was so cute, so fun, so mature, looking at the glass half full. I just loved to see the two of them messing around on social media like this. What did you think, Gabby?
Yeah, it was really fun. I'm glad they both leaned into it a little bit rather than ignoring it, because that would have probably made it a little bit worse. But it was really cute that they were tagging each other back and forth on Instagram. And obviously, it's been many years. They've all moved on. Sophie has a child with Joe. They're happily together. Taylor is happily releasing amazing music for her fans. So there's no hard feelings, and we've clearly seen that in these little interactions.
Absolutely. No hard feelings at all. And you are so right. Had nothing had been said, right, the rumor mill could have gone crazy. I feel like Sophie, whether she did it intentionally or not, totally squashed the possibility of people creating, out of thin air, the narrative that there's still beef there, that there's still some sort of problems. And Taylor herself actually tweeted out, sort of poking fun at how obvious the inspiration behind the song is probably going to be to diehard Swifties, which I thought was kind of almost unlike her, right? She typically goes for the mysterious, but she really just poked fun at herself here. She tweeted, "Me in 2020, life is chill, writing songs based in fiction to avoid drama, feeling pretty grown up." And then she put, "My 2008 music from the vault in a goblin voice, release Mr. Perfectly Fine." So totally funny. Obviously, poking fun at the fact that, right now she's literally creating fantasy lands rooted in, just stories, ideas she's dreaming up, which is totally different than past chapters of her career when she was a little younger, a little heartbroken, and really, going for it with these song lyrics. I just love that she pointed out the elephant in the room. I think it made it so fun for fans, probably for Joe and Sophie, got a good laugh. Like it just took it to a different place.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's so fun what she's doing, releasing all of this new old music because it's just bringing up, like we were saying, nostalgic memories. Or when we think about Taylor's music, it's just this whole new realm that she's in. Her latest albums are totally different than her past albums, but her past albums helped her get where she is and built her brand and all of that. So I think it's really awesome. And a song like this that is really good, it's great that she has a chance and an opportunity to release it now, even though, like she was saying, it's not necessarily relevant now or in a part of what the music that she's trying to make. But it brings us back, and it's just another Taylor song we can enjoy. We know she just absolutely churns them out lately, and it's clear that she has a bunch of songs from the past that she hasn't even released. So we're just getting a bunch of music from Taylor, and I'm not mad about it at all.
Oh my gosh, me either. And that's a great point because I believe it's 6 songs from the vault that she's put on Fearless Taylor's version. And obviously, we know she's re recording all of these albums. We don't know how fast they're all going to come out, but there are quite a few new versions of old music, coming to us in the future. And I was thinking about it, the Fearless era, the Joe Jonas breakup. I feel like we all remember this. It took me right back. It was such a big moment. But Taylor has had a lot of eras with a lot of, how many lyrics have we decoded from Taylor Swift over the years, right? I mean, I feel like the potential of getting some other songs similar to this that maybe, there's a dotted line to be drawn, right? To another ex or to another moment in her life. This is just like a whole opportunity for Swifties to like not only feel nostalgic, but honestly to maybe get a clearer picture of some of those rumors, relationships, things we were decoding way back when. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. I think so too. I think everything from the 90s is coming back, whether it's fashion or music or celebrity drama, right? So I'm excited. I'm excited for the Swifties to dig into all these new songs because they're going to find stuff. We're going to find new stuff that is going to, like you said, be very telling about Taylor and going to help us just understand her a little bit better because she is this mysterious being most of the time. But I do love when she's having fun releasing old music. And I just love that we're getting this. So I'm looking forward to more Easter eggs and things that we find in future music.
Oh, absolutely. I am so with you. This is literally, with everything going on in the world, Taylor has been the gift that keeps on giving with literally new music, brand new music, re-releasing old music. She has given us so much to consume. We obviously all owe her a major thank you, or all the Swifties out there do at the very least. You guys, that is all we have for you right now. We are obviously going to be keeping our eyes out for what is to come with Taylor. We want to know what you think of this hilarious exchange with Sophie, so let us know down in the comments. And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so we can keep you updated. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring, joined by the wonderful Gabby. If you want to come say hi, our social handles are on the screen right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.